Okay, guys, so I'm back. While I was away, I glued on the sides, and it do hold on this foil paper. But just to be sure and to make sure, I taped down the foil paper to the foam board. But just to make sure that it doesn't come loose, I went around and I took the good packing tape, and tape the outside board to the inside board to the paper. Tried to get as much of the as many areas as I could with the packing tape directly on the foam board, the bottom and the top. So I wanted to save the last piece to do with you guys, to give you a better visual of what I'm doing. Also, in the beginning of the video, I had just cut out 3 strips. You need 4. So here's my 4th one. We're going to do that together. Move this over to the side, little glue gun, and we're going to measure it out just to make sure it goes across. And it goes perfect. You guys can't see, but it fits perfect. So, well, just about perfect. Let's see here. Let's see, because we can always cut off a piece. Yep, goes perfect. Fits perfect. So I'm going to set my box down over to the side. Get my little thing here. Let's see here. I'm going to trim it up a little bit. Trim off the little fray edges to make it look clean. Even though you probably won't be able to see that once I put the paper, the foil paper on there. I'll just trim it up a little bit so it can sit flush also. That's why I'm trimming it, so it can sit flush. I almost started to scrap the whole video because I think I was talking too much. But it's okay. I think you guys will appreciate me doing it, making mistakes, so you guys can watch out for the mistakes that I make. I learn by mistakes and repetition, but mainly by when I make a mistake. That's how I learn. So I got that all trimmed up. So now I'm gonna glue it. So you don't wanna glue on the side that you cut the slits on. You want to glue on the inside. You want to add a generous amount of glue to the inside, not the outside, to the inside. Not a whole lot of glue, but a generous amount. You don't want to skip any spots. Looks like I'm running out of glue. He grabs the glue stick. Pop that in there. Continue gluing. You don't want any void spots, like any part of this that you're not putting glue on. You want the whole thing to have glue on it. done with that, I'm just gonna move this glue stick over. I don't want it to fall. Actually, I'm gonna leave it right there. And now I'm gonna glue the last piece on. I'm gonna leave my little board underneath there so I don't get glue on my table. Line it up flat and flush with the other pieces that's on. Flat and flush. And just press it in and hold it. Go all the way around. Press it in and hold it. Just hold it till you think it's, so the glue starts turning white. Just keep going around and holding it. Now I'm going to take my glue stick and right where, okay, hold that back on there. See what I mean by mistakes? Let me go back and hold it. So I'm taking my glue sticks and go inside the seam of the piece that I just put on and just run some glue down in there so that those two pieces will be together. Not a lot of glue because you don't want it to show. So I did that one part. Hold that together for a few seconds. Then I'm gonna go back in with a piece of packing tape because it's strong, and just go over the seam to hold it together. Make sure it don't come loose. I'm gonna do my other seam with the glue. Get that together. And I'm going to take my packing tape, got the seams together, and I'm going to tape the inside down so it don't come loose. Probably would not need this tape had I not decided to put the foil wrapping paper on the back first before I glued the sides. I wouldn't need it. There's probably an easier way, which is probably just doing it, making the box before making the box and then putting the wrapping the foil paper around it. But this is how I decided to do it. Probably would have been easier. I'm so hard-headed, y'all. I'm so hard-headed when it comes to things. And my father used to call me hard-headed all the time. He taught me a lot of things in life. He taught me how to be self-sufficient. He taught me don't wait for no man. You know, he told me rather, don't wait for no man to do nothing for me. I can do myself. Don't pay nobody to do nothing. You could do yourself. And I listened to him. I wasn't hard-headed on that point. But I do everything. I do electrical. I do plumbing. I lay floors. I do painting. Certainly not because I need to save money. It's just because, well, actually, that might be an understatement. When my kids was little, I didn't have no money. So I had to save money. Had 3 kids in daycare at one time. So what I'm doing is I'm just taping the box down. So that's how that came out. Show you the back. At the top here, there's a little gap where I didn't hold it, but that's okay because I'm about to show you what we're going to do with that. Dollar General sells these foil tablecloths. I don't know what kind of table this is going to go on and stay on, but I looked at it and said, ooh, I can use that for something. So I pre-cut it, but it looks like this was a big table. Wow. Because I only cut a small piece off. I don't know if y'all can see all of this. I don't need all this, so I'm going to cut it with my scissors. I'm placing this in the inside. And I'm just going by sight of how big I think the inside is, and I'm cutting it. Not trying to make this heart box a hot mess. Okay, so now I'm laying it inside flush or inside down in the box. And I'm going to just put a few pieces of tape on it. I don't need the good tape to tape this down. I'm putting this down in the bottom so that if you can see through the basket, you won't see the purple foil paper that I used. It's all discombobulated. Little piece here, little piece there. You won't be able to see it. Of course, I could have just alleviated all of that. All this, what I'm doing, by just wrapping it in foil after I made the box. But like I said, I'm hard-headed. So, learn from my mistakes. Glue the box down first. Then wrap the foil paper around it. But I think I may like how this turned out. We shall see. We shall see. I'm trying to make it so you don't see no purple. Okay, so that's the inside of the box. It's the outside of the box. So I still want the outside of the box to have purple around the edge. So I cut a couple slits. I only had one roll of this purple foil paper. So what I'm gonna do is okay, let's see here. Okay. So I'm gonna tape this down, starting from the middle of the heart. Jeez. Let me see something. What I want to see is if I could put 2 dots of glue, maybe 3 dots of glue, and see if it'll hold with just that instead of using tape. Let's see. So I'm going to use my straightest piece for the beginning. When I cut this piece, these strips, I cut them a little long. Okay, I like that. It's holding. I cut them a little long so that I can tuck it under, glue it under, cut it off, whatever way I decide to do it. So I like that. Remember, this box, I'm just putting glue dots, little pieces of glue all the way down to how far I think this thing gonna go. Or reach. But remember, when we done placing the items in the basket, in this box, heart-shaped box, we're going to wrap it with cellophane wrap. Okay. I'm trying to get as straight as I can. Just going for that straight look. Okay. That's good. I don't want it to look like a 3rd grade homework project. Remember when I think my son, my 35-year-old son, he had a project to do. Volcano project. He had to make a volcano. Lord Jesus. Try not to make it look like that. So the part that's popping up, I'm just gonna put a piece of glue. Dab of glue. Oh, this is coming out good, y'all. That's okay. We're going to trim it up when it's done. So the next part, now that we know what we're doing, come down on the side, one in the middle. I don't need that much glue. And it comes down about that far. Okay. Place this next one on there. I'm gonna lay it down. Turn here. So I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Start in the middle. That probably wasn't a good idea. So that piece ripped when I pulled it. Not a problem. Remember what I said, we're going to wrap cellophane around it. If the person that gets this box wanted to keep the box for any reason, I hope it lasts for them. I hope it lasts. Okay. So we got that done. Okay. Make sure this middle looks like it's popping up over here. Okay, it's in there. That's where it ripped at. I'm so lazy, y'all. Let me just put another glue stick in there. See what I'm doing? I'm repairing the little tear that I tore. Okay. So now, this is all I got left. This is all I got left. I'm not going to the store to get no more of this stuff right here. I'm going to tear it in half. Fold it in half. Use one half for one side, one half for the other side. Something about this foil paper. I tried this knife I cut some wire ribbon with, and it's got a little kink in it, so I wasn't able to glide across there. So let me come here, finish gluing this around. Just about as far as I think that stuff gonna go. The foil paper gonna go. It's a little longer than what I thought. Which is probably good. Awesome. Awesome. I went over the top of the first one, so let me fix this up. Awesome. So this last little piece. I'm learning, I'm learning, I'm learning. It's actually going to come down further than what I thought. Actually. So this is definitely a project. But I guess if you did it more than once, you'll be faster the next time. So I plan to do about 3 of these. And I think I'll be much faster the next time I do one. Just want to make sure this bottom don't come up. Or don't, you know, ain't sticking out. Okay. So now I'm done with this glue gun. That's what we have. Go in and just trim the edges. Just trim them. Try not to jack it up. Definitely don't pull it. It's so fragile. You will rip it. Just let the box be your guide when you're cutting around it. Let the box be your guide. I'm going to take my own advice right now and not rush through it. I'm cutting around the box, cutting the excess foil paper off. Don't rip it. Do not rip it. Just cut it with the scissors. You rip it, it is going to tear. I know I said that already. But just want to make that point clear. Probably could have paused the video while I did this, but like I said, I want you guys to see my mistakes as I make them. Clean that box out. almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done, and I got a video on. You really don't want to step in the frame.
That's cool.
Let me. I'll be right back, guys.